Hi everybody, it's Abby for Escape. I'm here on Easter Monday to talk you through a a little process that I find helpful to challenge my thoughts and to show me how the way I think will affect everything else in my life. So it's called the Hot Cross Bun, which is why we're doing it this morning. And it's called the Hot Cross Bun because it starts with a cross in the middle of the paper. And you can do this yourself at home to challenge how you think. So at the top we've got our thoughts. There we go, our thoughts, so anything we think. And our thoughts affect our feelings. So if we were walking down the street and a friend ignored us and we thought to ourselves, oh, that friend's ignored us, I must have done something to upset them. This would make me feel sad, it would make me feel guilty. It might also create some physical reactions. So it might make my stomach hurt. It might make me feel a bit tight in my throat. It might over time, if it was something that I thought a lot over time, it might create like back pain or people who get neck pain or shoulder pain or sore throats. Quite often this is something that's come from a thought that hasn't been challenged. So we've got our physical reaction, which then leads to our behaviour. So if we go back to the friend situation and we've thought to ourselves, oh, I've done something to upset this friend. It's made me feel sad and guilty and upset. It's made my stomach hurt a bit. It's given me headaches because I've been worrying about it. And it's affected my behaviour now because I'm worried what this friend's going to say to me. So I'm now avoiding her. And this has all come from a thought. And at this time with the coronavirus, it's so easy to let our thoughts spiral. So to let our thoughts kind of run away from us and spiral. So for example, we could read the headline that tells us how many people have died from coronavirus. All of a sudden, we could start panicking. We can start thinking, you know, I'm going to be one of them. My family's going to be one of them. This is going to make me feel really, really anxious. This is going to make my throat feel tight, my chest feel tight. This is going to make my back hurt, my head hurt. And this is going to make me become a lot more anxious in the house, perhaps phoning my family, you know, a lot and telling them to stay in and then putting my anxiety onto them. If I was to change that thought process and I was to think to myself, that's awful that all these people have died. What can I do to help myself and my family? Right, I'm gonna do more exercise at home. I'm going to eat a bit better. All of a sudden I feel a bit more in control. I feel a bit more relaxed. I don't have the sore back. I don't feel quite as uptight. And I'm able to then engage with my family. And we know that connected to other people is going to make us feel better. So just by changing this thought and changing the way I've reacted to something has changed my feelings, how it's made me feel in my body, and then my behaviour towards it. So we've got the Hot Cross Bun. So next Monday we're going to do a few little exercise on how to challenge those unhelpful thoughts. One thing I want to leave you with is it takes 3 to 5 minutes to change a thought. That's all. So next time you have a really negative thought or a really panic-induced thought at this time, pick up a puzzle book and just do a word search, do a bit of a crossword, do a puzzle online, go onto your phone and play a little game. 3 to 5 minutes later, that thought will be gone and you will have negated all the rest of the bits of the Hot Cross Bun. So I hope this was useful for you. I just quite liked it because it was Easter related, and I hope that next week we can follow up with some more helpful tips. See you later. Bye.